counters, we back with another banger, man. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all see what Bitcoin doing. This is not a drill. This is the real thing, man. We got Bitcoin hitting 77,000 all-time high today. It is super, super bullish. So y'all already know what to do. As soon as you pull up, smash that like button ASAP, man. Let's get the algorithm going. Let YouTube know we are ready for the bull by smashing the like button, man. Claim your spot to this bull run with smashing that like button, man. That's the appetizer, for those that, are just getting themselves comfortable and buckled in for what we are about to witness, man. This is absolutely crazy. We are going to be seeing 100K Bitcoin pretty soon. Y'all know what that's gonna look like when we see that? I don't know if y'all ready for that. Let's see. We got to get an algorithm a second to catch up. Hey, I need y'all opinion too. Let me know, do y'all like the camera further, like, with this further back view, or would y'all like it closer up where it doesn't get any of the background, basically just, me probably like, chest up? Let me know which way y'all would prefer. Camera how it is now, or would y'all prefer the camera closer up, basically like so y'all can see more in my face, like kind of like chest up, where it's basically just like my head area in the camera. Let me know what y'all prefer, man. So I got something in my eye. She's a piece of lint or something. Okay, so right now, overall crypto market cap sitting at 2.57 trillion. We almost at that 3 trillion, y'all. It's going to get exciting. That's a psychological barrier where a lot of people are going to say, okay, they're going to wait to that point to claim that the bull run is officially back, y'all, because that was our last all-time high. But we're not going to sit back and just wait and, wait for the green candles. We know it's already moving. It's been slowly moving underneath the surface already, where now we're looking back and we see Bitcoin calmly at 76,000, after hitting 77K. So, time is now. I need everybody, pull up those sleeves, hop in the trenches. Time is now to, make sure you're diligent about everything, coming across your desk, looking at the opportunities that present themselves during this time, because the time is now, y'all. Shout out to Goldie Encounters pulling up on the stream. Let's see. Says, A, do you think the coin Black Angus is a rug pull or a long-term hold? I need expert advice. Well, I'm not sure. I never heard of that one. So, it's going to be hard for me to, give you my opinion on the project that I don't know anything about. But, if you stick around long enough in the live stream and you let me know later on in the stream, then we will possibly bring it back up and I'll give you my opinion so you can get some feedback. Shout out to Dawn in the building, man. Hey, Godly Encounters, where you tuning in from? Dawn Vera in the building says, hey, love your channel, man. Salute to you. Shout out to Dawn. I appreciate you rocking with me. Where are you tuning in from, Dawn? Also, I need y'all opinion. I need some feedback. Do y'all prefer the camera how it is now, or would y'all like it closer up? So basically just like, me from here to here is in the camera. Okay, we got the D in the building, man. It's on the flow, man. Hey, you already know what time it is then. We like cousins, Detroit. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, if you know where that's at, so we really like cousins. We got that saying, a lot of things in common from that Midwest area right there. Shout out to Dawn, says Atlanta born and raised. Okay. Shout out to the A. Got the like button in the building, says close up. Okay, cool. Golly Encounter says I'm hip. That's what's up. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna be taking a look at the overall crypto market. We're gonna be talking about Gary. Place y'all polls right now. Do you think Gary Gensler is going to remain in his seat at the SEC, or as the SEC chairman under the Trump presidency? Do you think Trump is going to get him up out of there? We know Trump said he wants to fire him, but do you think it's going to actually happen? Or do you think Gary is going to stay in? Let me know what y'all think. Reginald says Gary is done and Shiba Inu is going to 20 next year. Bro, I wish you was right about that. We would have to burn so much of the supply. There would have to be something revolutionary that would come out to be able to, drastically get that supply down. Joseph says, can you please drop a list of to buy for long-term hodl? M new in the crypto space. Okay, definitely. If you go over my channel, you'll see a few of those plays, you know, that we continuously talk about on the channel, that's an easy sign right there. If you see me constantly talking about it on the channel, then, you know, obviously that's a play you want on your desk. But I definitely will be putting like a video list together or something for y'all. Shout out to Frey Lopez. Shout out to Joseph too. Joseph, where you tuning in from? Hey, Reginald, where you tuning in from too? I forgot, bro. I remember you told me before, but I forgot. Frey, where you tuning in from? Okay, tuning in from Ghana. We got Ghana in the building, man. One of my cousins over there in Ghana tuning in to the stream, man. Shout out to Joseph, man. We got Dawn in the building. It says, I hope he leaves. Me too. I'm seconding that one. Okay, let's take a look at this, y'all. Overall crypto market cap. Y'all see what it's looking like. 0.4, what is that? 0.43 trillion away from all-time high, y'all. 0.43 trillion. Do you know how crazy this is gonna be? The spirit of crypto is back, y'all. People are going to, and you know, y'all seeing what it's looking like already for us. Once it hasn't even really started to run yet. You know, it's creeping, but it hasn't really ran yet. You know, so imagine what it's going to be looking like once it starts to run. Then we get all those people that FOMO in after that are late to the party. Y'all, is going to be glorious. It will be glorious, y'all. Reginald says, I like the cam the way it is. Okay, I need y'all, I need some feedback from y'all, man. I need more feedback. Do y'all like the camera far back? You know how I have it, or would y'all prefer the camera being close up? Shout out to the whole Cali. We got Frey Lopez in the building from Cali. Okay. Answer El Muhammad says your volume is low, bruh. I tried to tweak it, bro. Let me know, is it better? I just let me turn it up. Hold on, I want to test something out real quick with y'all. Is this better on the volume? Let me know. Somebody let me know real quick. Is this better on the volume? Or let me know, should I go tweak it a little more? I need somebody to let me know. Hey, Answer, are we good with volume? Where you tuning in from, Answer? Natasha says the camera is good this way. Okay. MGVVD in the building, man. We got one of the real ones in the building, man. Shout out to you pulling up on us again. The volume is definitely better. Okay. Answer says it seems better. Golly says volume good. Okay, I want to try one more thing. Did that help? Did that make the volume even better? Was the volume better just previously when y'all told me it was good, or is it better right now? Let me know. I already seen y'all say this, but let me know. Did the volume get better? Is the volume better for y'all right now? Ukiah, North Carolina in the building. Oh, North California. Okay. North California. Okay. Sheesh. Antioch, California. Okay, we got Cali in the building, man. Yes, sir. Shiba to 10 cents. Charles Hoskin will be Trump's crypto advisor. Hey, I need y'all to let me know real quick. Is the sound better or was it better? I'm going to go back to the other one. I'm going to leave it right here. Let me see how that does. Let me know if I need to adjust it. Shout out to Scott in the building. Scott says Shiba to 10 cents 2025. Richie in the building says Charles Hoskin will be Trump's crypto advisor. That'll be fire. Golly Encounter says seems like more compression. Okay, I turned that off. Joseph says wish you come to Ghana soon. Bro, I will be coming to Ghana one day. I got to. I did my DNA, my ancestry DNA, you know, and they gave me my DNA results, and it showed that, man, I got lineage all up and through there, man. I got to pull up on y'all. Shout out to DV in the building. Shout out to David, one of the OGs to the channel. He says, I'm so damn hyped for Shiba Inu. And when I see Bitcoin and Shiba going up in my exchange account, I go check my wallets for the other coins I have. Very happy with the new floor everyone has now. Salute to David, man. This is what happened when you stay down for the come up. You know, when you don't allow the market to push you around, you know, to make you emotional, to make you fearful, uncertain, or doubtful, this is what happens. You start to see those balances grow, man. It takes some time, but it's worth it once things start cooking. Answer says, good on the volume. Okay. Rick Ritchie says, turn it up. MGVVD says the sound sounds the same as the one from earlier. Both are good. They sound the same to me. Reginald says the volume is good. Okay, I'm gonna just leave the volume where it's at right now. Shout out to Brandon Banks in the building. Hey, Rick Ritchie, where you tuning in from? And David, where you tuning in from? I forgot, man. It's been a while. Y'all gotta refresh me. MG, where you tuning in from too? You might have told me yesterday, but I need a refresher, man. Brandon says, been rocking with for a while, brother. Long time Shib holder. Be patient, everyone, and hold until you're comfortable with your bags and bounce. Some good wisdom from the brother Brandon Banks, you know, who've been around the space for a while, you know, letting y'all know. You know, you don't got to make it stressful. Just hodl. Reginald says, yes. Okay. Rick tuning in from Missouri. Shout out to the whole Missouri, man. Okay, so let's see. Joseph says, who are the investors behind Shiba Inu and Pepe? The investors are people like, you know, me and you. I'm not sure if you mean the creators, but the creator of Shiba Inu is Ryoshi, and the creator of the character Pepe the Frog is Matt Fury. Shout out to Crypto Home 777 in the building. Says hello, everyone. Reginald says sounds good now. Okay. MG says sunny California. Salute. Man, Cali be rocking with me, man. I'm down the street from y'all in Cali, man. I'm over here in Vegas right now. But yeah, y'all. So before we get deep into this, I definitely have to go over the pre-sale with y'all. We got the pre-sale a little slow right now, but, you know, hopefully we start to pick it up and go into a faster pace as we begin to close out the pre-sale, y'all. We got the bull run on Solana pre-sale going on right now. Definitely want to, this one is on your desk right now. You want to do your diligence. You want to tap in. You want to join the Telegram, you know, join the, follow the X page, formerly known as Twitter, you know, tap in with the community. So that way, you know, you can become a part of the bull run as well, man. Join us on this journey. We are looking at some, you know, AI meta, you know, with, you know, the AI meta is really big right now. You know, the market analysis, you know, sentiment analysis, learning, what is it called? You know, artificial learning, all these different aspects, you know. This project is tapping into that wave right there. We also have, you know, some major things going on at launch, y'all. We got CMC, CoinMarketCap, and CoinGecko and DEX fast track launch listing at launch, y'all. So this is going to, you know, once it hits the ground, it's really going to start running from there. Also, we have a top tier exchange scheduled for this one as well. So, you know, you definitely want to take a part of the pre-sale and, you know, not wait until the project is actually listed, because it's going to be more expensive once the price or once the project hits Radium. So you take advantage of the discount right now. The pre-sale is 300,000 bull run tokens for one Solana. So that's the discount right now. You'll be getting 300,000 bull run tokens for one Sol. Right now, minimum buy is one Solana, max buy is 15. Cool competition going on right now. The next two people to buy a max wallet will receive 5 Solana each. And that's free. On top of your purchase, you'll get 5 Solana free. So that's for the next two people that grab a max wallet. So, you know, if you want to take advantage of that, definitely still 2 spots left open. Also, the next 2 spots in the competition are, matter of fact, let me go to the Twitter. Okay, so here we go. So take a look at the, you can see the competition here. Let me tweet it out. So bull run presale mega buy competition starts now. First two wallets to buy max run wallets receive 5 Solana each. First two wallets to buy 10 Sol and run receive 3 Sol each. First two wallets to buy 5 Sol and run receive 2 Sol each. Must be holding 48 hours after presale, y'all. So free Solana, especially if you're one of the individuals that's going to grab a max wallet. That's a easy free 5 Solana right there. Right there on top of, you know, what the project does, you know, once we launch. So pretty bullish right there, y'all. Also, there's a meme contest going on right now. Think you've got the best meme game. Create the funniest, most creative meme about run and win big. First place, 0.5 Sol. Second place, 0.3 Sol. Third place, 0.1 Sol. So if you got, you know, the skill, you're a graphic designer, somebody who, you know, has meme ability, throw something together. Drop it in the comment section right here. Let's see where we at. Okay, David says I was previously in, I think NE is Nebraska. I don't know. Or you saying in Northeast Georgia? Now in Clearwater, Florida, in the Tampa Bay area. Thanks for all your encouragement. I'll be messaging you later on Telegram. Your videos are the ones I refer people to. Man, shout out to David, man. Salute. Appreciate you, David, man. Shout out to the whole Clearwater, Florida, holding it down. Now y'all got David down there rocking with y'all, man. David says sound has been great the whole time. Yeah, it's really confusing to me because some of y'all will sometimes say the sound is off, but for everybody else, it will be perfect. It'll only be like a handful of people that are saying the sound is off. So, you know, that'd be confusing me sometimes, but hopefully we good right now. Let's see. Joseph says, please, can we drop airdrop referral links here? You can't drop referral links in YouTube chat. You can't put links, websites, any of that inside of YouTube chat. It doesn't allow it. Shout out to Lord Warship. Where you tuning in from, bro? Michael Haddon back in the building, man. Salute, one of the new channel members. He says, my credit union blocked my transaction for Phantom to buy Solana, saying the site is flagged for hacker site. First time this happened. How should I proceed? Sheesh, the credit union on dirt. So a way around that would be swapping crypto that you already have for Solana. So you can swap using changenow.io, or you can try to buy from something like MoonPay. I believe you can use that and purchase using a debit card. Rick Ritchie says, Shib, what's your opinion on the proposal by Kusama? You know, I think it was overall, you know, it was a good idea. I don't think it's very detailed, you know, as far as like going into you know, more in depth on, you know, exactly how things will work. But obviously that might not have been the intentions. You know, it might have been the intention just to put out something, you know, basic of like a blanket. This is what the idea is. And then, you know, if we talk more, we can go further into it. But I think it was a cool idea. You know, if we get an actual city, you know, we already have, you know, Trump working to make United States the crypto capital of the world. If we also get a Silicon Valley of, you know, a crypto capital in the United States, that is going to be extremely bullish for us as crypto holders and crypto, you know, itself. So, you know, I'm bullish on that, to be honest. Do I think it's likely that it can go through? Not sure. Now, do I think that, you know, there's a possibility? One, because, you know, Satoshi is the lead dev of a very big community. So for that purpose, to onboard the entire Shib army, maybe we might see something like that happen. But we might also see something play out where they just take the idea and do it themselves and, you know, don't incorporate, you know, Satoshi, Shib, or anything that, you know, Satoshi mentioned. So that's a possibility as well. It's also a possibility that WEF, or the World Economic Forum, already has reached out to Satoshi and they already put this plan in motion. And this is the introduction of letting us know that the plan is in play. You know, the initial, hey, this is the first time y'all are hearing about it, but maybe they've been talking about this. You know, Wef reached out to, the Shib team some months back, or like last year. I can't remember exactly when it happened. Actually, it was about a year, maybe even longer ago. Yeah, it had to be over a year and a half ago, because I don't even believe I was at this house. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it was about probably over a year and a half ago. So who knows what's going on really in the background. David says, so is Bull Run on Sol the name of a new coin? Is it from you? I heard you saying earlier pre-sale, so I'm wondering, may not be able to take part in the pre-sale. Well, that's fine if you're not able to, but you definitely want to check it out. So Bull Run is the name of the project. The bigger, longer name of it is Bull Run on Sol, but just, the token itself is called Bull Run, or Bull Run token, whatever you want to call it. Now, yes, I am a part of the team, pushing this project forward. So, I'm excited about this one. We're going to try to push this one as hard as we can. Like I said, we're talking $100 million market cap for this one. If we get everybody working together, it's very much possible for what we have rolled out coming after the pre-sale is finished. We got fast track CMC. I'm talking about at the point of, as it's launching, CMC, CoinGecko, DEX. Also, a top tier exchange is, ready to go as well. So that is, the plan just right fresh off of the pre-sale. So this one is, has a lot of potential in it. Also, it is, tapping in and giving some value to our other communities as well. There will be a 1% burn for Vegas Inu token as well. So for those that are still, rocking with us, staying 10 toes down with it, that's some, some benefit right there as well. So yeah, we got some things to be excited about, and all the other things that we're working on to, get this out. But, the first major thing is making it through the pre-sale. We have to make it through this pre-sale. So, everybody that's rocking with me, I'm going to definitely need y'all help, getting the word about this project. I'm going to definitely need y'all help, pushing the pre-sale. We still got, some decent time where we can make this happen, but get the contest out. Let everybody know. Next two max wallets will receive 5 Solana each. The next two to buy 10 Sol and run receive 3 Solana each. The next two wallets to buy 5 Solana and run receive 2 Sol each. So whether you get a max wallet during the pre-sale, that's an automatic 5 Solana for you on top of your purchase. And you will receive it in Solana. So it's not going to be in tokens. You will actually receive Solana. Also, the first two wallets to buy 10 Solana and run receive 3 Solana each. So, the Solana right now around $200. Those first two max wallet buys can equal, that's about $1,000 in free Solana right there. So, connect the dots, do the math on that. We still got all these spots open right here. The first two max spots for 5 Sol, first two 10 Sol buys and run, 3 Sol each, and the first two wallets to buy 5 Sol and run receive 2 Sol each. So, it's still available. Whatever level you're at right now, you can take advantage of this and get free Solana right here. None of these 6 spots are taken yet. PD in the building says the vote pack will be in Vegas soon. I'll keep you posted when it comes. Let's go. DD Nation in the building, man. Shout out to PD. David says, I'll get some once I can. Then I may use my next amount I set aside for crypto to get it. Okay, for sure, bro. David says, what's up, PD? Good seeing you. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay. Shout out to my DD Nation members. Hey, I need everybody rocking with me in the DD Nation. If you're a part of this YouTube channel, if you are a subscriber, if you're a notification squad, I need y'all to pull up to press the line on this, man. We got to push this pre-sale. Let's get this thing sold out so that way we can launch this project and move on to the next phase. The roadmap will be dropping after launch as well. So we got some exciting things, a few different catalysts coming up. Not too many projects that, have all these things ready to go. And not only just that, a top tier listing at hard cap launch, y'all. Think about how bullish that is. We go straight to, think about some of the, give me a list of some top exchanges, y'all. I can't say too much, but just drop some top exchanges down there. And think about this project making it through pre-sale and going straight to one of these exchanges, y'all. This is going to be extremely, extremely bullish. I'm telling y'all, we already got things set in place to make this happen. I'm telling y'all, it will happen at hard cap launch. So let's push this project. You get the opportunity to be very early, very, very early on this one. Right at the foot of the bull run. PD said, what up, sir? How is going, DV? Juan says you should use your background as advertisement spaces. What you mean? Are you saying like actually behind me in the room I'm recording in? Shout out to Juan, says high rollers. Shout out to all my high rollers, man. David says, I got in a shelter recently and one that helps people get in more permanent housing. Plus, my downline is growing with my business with the nutrition company I told you I'm with. Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Hopefully this bull run kicks in a lot sooner, for all of us. So that way, all of our situations are elevated, and, we can get to those next stages, man. David says, I've used Kraken as my main exchange once I started using an exchange. Okay. Juan says, yes, like 100% what, bro? I forgot what would make you say yes, like 100%. I'm not sure what that's in response to. But yeah, y'all, we got to push this, man. Let's see, right now we are sitting at 23.5 SOL. So soft cap amount is 250 SOL, hard cap is 1,000 SOL. Right now we are trending at that number 10 spot. Very, very early on this one. Like I told y'all, if y'all like these early projects, and I'm already telling y'all the roadmap, basically, not the whole roadmap, but I'm telling y'all pieces from the roadmap. CMC Fast Track, CoinGecko Fast Track, Dex Fast Track, and top tier exchange Fast Track as well. Oh, okay, David, I get it now. Okay, you meant my background. Okay, cool. So yeah, man, how are y'all feeling about the pre-sale? Are y'all bullish on it? Are y'all, waiting to be able to, get some Solana? Let me know how y'all feeling, where y'all at with it. Shout out to Aztec355 said, is there a holdup with Ethereum? It usually pumps well with Bitcoin. Well, I'm not sure if there's like some type of bigger reason, but just, looking at the market, it trails, it does follow Bitcoin, but it trails Bitcoin. So it doesn't just all the time, sometimes if the overall market, if we have like a positive catalyst that just pushes the entire market, then yeah, we can sometimes see them ride together. But with Bitcoin just kind of doing its thing right now, I think it's just kind of leading the way. And, eventually setting the stage for, what's to come with ETH and all the other projects as well. Also, y'all, we got the meme contests going on as well. So if you want to jump in a Telegram, create some memes, you know, or on the X page in the comment section, drop some memes as well. First place winner is 0.5 Solana. Second place is 0.3 Solana, and third place is 0.1 Solana. So make sure, you know, y'all jump on there. Didi, how do you think Bitcoin is going to get to before people start taking profit and getting the meme coin bull run going? So I think, you know, there's always going to be somebody taking profit, because you got to remember, traders, you know, day traders and whatnot, they're taking profit every single time they make a trade, you know, or trying to take profit. They're not holding for the long term. I know some people who trade every single day and close out all their positions before the night is over with. I'm talking about they don't go to sleep with anything in the market. I know people like that. They're just day traders, you know. So it's just, you know, it depends on people's strategy. But you know, it's really hard to say, because you know, people are always going to be taking profit. People are taking, you know, some profits now, but I think we don't start to see major sell-offs until we break, you know, now the big number we're all looking at and expecting is obviously 100K. $100,000 is that number. Now, we don't know if, you know, it's going to be a clean straight to 100K, or if they pull one of these moves on us like they like to do, you know, right before that level. So who knows? Now in my mind it's saying, okay, right before 100K, it could be, as we see the price moving through 80,000, 90,000, could be, you know, once it starts to sell off with that 100K, you know, number in our mind. But it can also move closer to 100K, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99,000 before people start to sell off. Because remember, at those key levels, you know, we're going to see selling pressure. Now, obviously, at 80,000, people will be taking some profits. You know, once it hits, you know, 90,000, there will be people taking profit. But I think as we get closer to 100K, when we, you know, once we break well beyond this point, I think that's when we start really seeing that retracement, probably back down to these levels, because previous resistance becomes new support. So we know that with 77,000 becoming our resistance point right now for Bitcoin, eventually once we break out of this area, once we're coming back down, around 77,000 will be that test area. So we have to think, where will it come down from, what number to 77,000? Coming down from 80 to 77,000, coming down from, you know, 85 to 77,000, coming down from 90 to 77,000, you know. But we know, because of the resistance points, that it's likely to come back and test around this area, but we're expecting some type of breakout. So it's just really hard to call it, bro. Shout out to Aztec, shout out to David. Shout out to Juan, says, sorry for the short response. Use some great screens to put up these projects. Maybe project of the day like you did with the books. Okay, for sure, for sure. Shout out to Disclosure Crypto, says, hey buddy, could look at Gari Network once. What is Gari Network? Tell us some things about it. Rick says, once Bitcoin dominance goes down, Ethereum will run with the other altcoin. Aztec said, thanks, Rick. So this is something you want to pay attention to. So this number right here, is our Bitcoin dominance. You can see right now it's at 58.78. So this is the number we're waiting for. This number to go down more and this number to increase. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's a Web3 streaming platform on Solana and Aptos, you know, so I'm like a little bit interested. That sounds interesting, a Web3 streaming platform on Solana. Post the contract address. and we'll check it out before the stream is over with. So right now, Bitcoin 76,399. We got Ethereum at 2,992, up 18.9% on the month or week, excuse me. Solana at 199.48, up 19.12% for the week. BNB at 623, up 3.75% on the day. XRP 55 cents right now, up 6.8% on the week. Doge right now at 20 cents, up 4% or 24.5% for the week. And then we got Cardano at 43 cents, up 6% on the day and 21.3% for the week. And then Tron, 16 cents, basically down 4% over the week. Toncoin, $4.92, basically flat for the day and week. We got AVAX at 28.97, up 4.8% on the day and 16.3% for the week. And then Shiba Inu, 13th place by market cap, slightly below AVAX at 12th place with the $11.7 billion market cap, and Shib sitting at $11 billion market cap with 401,879 right now, up 6% for the week. So let's take a look at some of the technicals on Shib. So remember, we like to pull out our favorite indicator. Okay, we got the Bollinger Bands up in our RSI. So now we're looking for, you know, what these indicators are telling us, you know, is happening. So right now, we can see the price has tapped the upper Bollinger Band. The price has tapped the upper Bollinger Band and started to trade back down towards this mid Bollinger Band. Now, what excites me most with what I'm seeing right here is this. So our Bollinger Bands are now making this slight narrow channel right here. You know, it's not perfect, but when we see these Bollinger Bands, where the green line is, basically the Bollinger Bands, the upper Bollinger Band and the lower Bollinger Band, when we see these lines start to constrict like this, when we see the lines start to get, you know, smaller, we know that there is a breakout eventually coming. Now, hopefully it's a breakout to the upside and not to the downside, but that's what, you know, I'm expecting. And I assume this breakout will be, I'm pretty confident actually that this breakout will be to the upside because of where the overall market is. Think about it. You know, we're seeing some slight spikes in volume here. What was this on the 6th? Then again on September 27th and September 26th. You know, we've seen some serious spikes in volume where, you know, if you look at the previous area before these spikes, you know, like we're looking at this area in volume here. If we look at these areas in the chart, notice how the volume was relatively low in this range here. So this entire range here, low volume, and then all of a sudden we get a spike in volume, you know, it pushes up, we get that retracement. Obviously, you know, people are gonna be happy that they, you know, got to see a little breakout up to that 2,000 points per coin. They're gonna, you know, sell, push it down even further, right along the mid Bollinger Band. Now the market is starting to come into agreement with this range, and once it trades in this range for a while, it'll eventually break out, and we'll be seeing it go to those next levels. So super bullish for Shiba Inu right now. You know, it could play out where it still goes down a little further. It might even come try to test this support down here. But as long as we don't drop below our key support level where the Bollinger Band, the lower Bollinger Band is telling us it's at, we should be fine. Let's see. Okay, David says, did you get your club area finished? I remember you were working on it. Once I get my profit and my life changes, I'll have to come out to Vegas and visit with you some. Yeah, most definitely. So it's not finished yet. We are working. We're still, doing things. It's honestly the process to opening up something like that, is it's not that simple. But we're still working. We are, doing, little small things to test things out, to get the proof of concept. But it's still in the works though. It's still in the works. We're gonna have an entire, high roller VIP section for, anybody in the high roller army, that's rocking with us in the community, to be able to enjoy themselves, and it's gonna be real dope, man. It's like if you're new to hearing this, we're working on a spot which is an event space slash club, lounge, different things like that. So we're gonna be able to host different crypto related events at the lounge, where if let's say if it's a project, like let's say for instance when the Volt Army comes to Vegas, that's a potential location that everybody can meet up under one roof, talk crypto, have a good time, also accept different cryptocurrencies as forms of payments. We're gonna be accepting VID in there, that's an automatic. And some other cool things as well. We make it through this pre-sale, we'll also be taking, some run tokens down there as well. So, super, super bullish times that we are in right now, man. I'm looking forward to meeting my community though in person. Okay. Aztec says, I have a feeling Gary Gensler will resign before he gets fired. Man, I hope he does today. Disclosure says also you can just type CMC, Gary Network. Okay. Rick says, what's your opinion on Shibarium's meme tokens and your opinion on Bad Idea AI? So Shibarium right now, the meme tokens on there, it does have Shib Army that is, paying attention to things going on over there. But I don't think Shibarium is big enough as a chain just yet to attract that. But it is still so very early that this can be the, the genesis of the new Solana chain. I definitely think in the future, Shibarium will be very, very big. As of right now, it's going to take some time. But, as people move from chain to chain to chain, looking for the next chain with the lowest cap memes, people will eventually stumble on Shibarium and, hopefully be more intrigued to use it. And every transaction that takes place over Shibarium is burning Shiba Inu, so we're excited about that with burning Bone token, which is going to in turn burn Shiba Inu. So I'm excited about it. Bad Idea AI, I think that one is it's a part of the only reason I'm so bullish on Bad Idea AI is because it's an official partner of the Shib ecosystem. So to me, that means they have to be doing something or be at a certain level or of a certain value to even make that happen, or else I highly doubt the team would have made them official partners. So for that reason, I am bullish on Bad Idea AI. Also, I believe that once Shiba Inu pumps, people are going to look around, look for the rest of its ecosystem, and also start to jump in some of these projects. So projects like Bad Idea, Leash, Bone, Treat, She, once they're released, anything that's having something to do with Shiba Inu at a low cap, I think, people are going to be interested in once Shiba Inu starts to explode. Juan says, I'm working all this OT this week. Man, wish pink sale was next week. I'm trying to move things around. It's the first of the month. Bills are kill me. It's all right, bro. It's understandable. It's understandable. Okay, so also looking at our RSI sitting at a 55, it did, already cross over that 50 level, which tells us, it's getting bullish. But right now we see it curving back down towards the 50 level. So right now that might signal to us that there is some more selling pressure that may take place at a certain level. But I also want to look at where our support levels are with the RSI, because it is in neutral territory. It's not like it's just, extremely overbought at this point, and which is why it has to, turn around. So let's see. Let's look left. See where our support level is. So right around this 53 level, we should be finding support on the RSI. So we might pull back slightly, just a little bit more before we start to turn around and pump up to those next levels. As long as we don't get any bad news in the market. If we get some type of bad news, then it's gonna be hard to say. Shout out to Losing Head Eye, says, have you taken a look at Shiba Inu yet? Super, super bullish. What do you, I think it came across my desk earlier before, or it might have been, it was something that about it though. I think it was, I remember seeing the name and coming across it, but I think there were too many of them at the time, so I didn't really. I think I just seen like a few of them, multiple, so I didn't really go into it. But you feel free to let us know what you like about it. If you say something that piques our interest, similar to how who's that Disclosure Crypto jumped in and told us about Gari Network and how it has a Web3 streaming platform. That was interesting. So most likely we're gonna be checking it out on the stream. So let us know. Aztec355 says, just picked up a little can do today. Losing Head Eye says, let's go. Nice, man. David says, sounds amazing. If it's not officially open yet, nor where you'd want someone in there, we can always go over to MGM, as I enjoyed that casino when I was in Vegas a few months when 2019 turned 2020. Okay. Yeah, definitely. We can definitely, also do that as well. But y'all, my high rollers, hey, y'all are a part of this with me, so y'all are welcome at all stages, I would, I actually would like for y'all to actually, be able to see more of the behind the scenes, when it comes to that. So I wouldn't mind y'all checking it out, and it's definitely, it's operational to an extent of like very, very, not operational, but just like we can hang out if that's what we wanted to do. Remember, it's just, it's like an event space. That means we don't really have to provide, too much of, really anything but the space. We, of course, tables and seating and everything like that, but that's pretty much it. Now, when we start to get into the other aspects of it, that's when we start having to, worry about, the cost of things and getting it, up to par with other things. Fantastic. Look forward to it. Shout out to David, man. Channel member holding it down on the front lines of the DD Nation, man. Okay, so I want to give y'all this price prediction I got for Shiba Inu. It's a little wild, but I just feel it. If you watched the video, if you were on, if you watched, was it yesterday we did that? If you were on a stream yesterday night, you might have seen this price prediction. But I just want everybody to know how I came to this conclusion. So we're going to do this quickly. So, eventually we expect to work our way back up out of this area that we're in. Now, obviously, we're sitting at 1864, so we got a few different resistance points on the way up. We got the major ones I'm talking about. We got right here and right here I'm looking at. So, in due time, we will make our way, back up to this range here. At that point, we'll be, completing a cup on this lower level here. If we get that pullback on the handle or retracement and we break above that, we are likely to go to those, we're likely to break through this resistance point and go through to the next resistance point. So just stay with me here. Of course, there could be some struggle through this range here. There could be a fight through this range. Also, what we would be looking for is a pullback right here before the breakout to form that handle to give us a breakout up to these next levels. The breakout outside of there, because this is that cover handle pattern, would basically take us, I'm just eyeballing it right now, but I could just tell y'all from looking at it, it would basically take us to this next blue line. You measure from the bottom, matter of fact, I'll just do it in front of y'all. You measure from the bottom of the cup to the top. So right where, you put it where that breakout goes. So you see how we were able to eyeball that just by knowing this information, and look, just eyeballing, we were able to determine that it would take us right to this resistance point. How do we know that? Also because the chart likes to give us, it's like a magnet. It likes to work its way back to those points. So once we get back to that 4,500 points per coin level, I would be even inclined to zoom out even further and recognize that we are forming hold on, let me adjust it. Because zoom it over here. Okay, so let's make this smaller, get more of the frame in there. So now from this level, we see our next major resistance point is at Shiba Inu all-time high. So looking at this, knowing that we got a cup formed right here, usually when we get that cup pattern, we get a nice handle that comes along with it. So let's just say this plays out like this. We break above here, come back, retest it. We start to slowly work our way up, come back, retest, break above, retest, do something like this, break above, and make our way up there. And then let's say we start to form that handle and we break out into this level. Well, then that would be giving us, not a perfect clean one, but, another cup and handle pattern. So knowing that, we would again measure from the bottom of the cup approximately so from the bottom of the cup, I don't know why the cup line got so small like that, but from the bottom of the cup, we will measure to the top of the cup. And that would give us our breakout to that next level, which is just shy of Shiba Inu all-time high. Now, obviously, when this happens, us breaking into this range, because we have no major think about it. Once we get back into this range, we have no resistance in this area except for at the all-time high price. So that means we will likely fight our way up, however it plays out, just for illustration's sake, fight our way up there. And then now we have another cup forming. This is my price prediction minimum. This is my minimum price prediction for the Shib bull run. Okay, so now we're looking at this cup here. Now we're looking at an even bigger cup forming. And then again, if we see that resistance, we get that handle and we break above that level, that gives us the go ahead to be ready to, start packing our bags for that next range. So this is where I see us, so what I'm gonna do is measure from the bottom of the cup to Top of the cup. And let's see where that breakout takes us to. So it's rough. You know, this is a rough estimate. Earlier, I was more closer to around 30s, 16-ish, I believe. But anywhere in this range, my minimum is 30s, 15 for this run. And I think it's going to go beyond that. But I think like that's the absolute bare minimum, as low as we'll see. I mean, as low high as we'll see it go during this run. Now, let's say that plays out, you know, correctly. We get to that range and it goes further. Then, you know, we can be deleting another zero. Because honestly, I feel Shib should already be at that point where it's at 0.001 or whatever. You know, so eventually I'm waiting for this time. Now, let me mark the chart so you can understand how early we are. It's been a while, but we still are very, very early. Around this range. So think about, this is where I think Shib will you know, go to as high as it'll go during the bull run. Now, I'm not saying it the ultimate high, because we don't know how, you know, ultimately high, but just looking at the chart from, you know, and trying to be not optimistic, but like conservative about it. This is where I would say 0.001. Obviously, we got the 0.003, 0.3015 to 17 level. That's going to be a very important area. But I think we, you know, by the time this run is finished, we get to see 0.001. That's what I'm thinking of, y'all. Okay, Rick says, you being a Shib holder for years like me, why didn't you build your tokens on shibainu.shib? Is only as strong as the community it has, and who will lead the Shib army when Kusama steps aside? So, you know, that is plans for the future. You know, I didn't start off, you know, knowing, you know, learning from the dev side of Shiba. You know, when I first started to learn things on the dev side of things, it was, you know, more in the BNB ETH side of things. So eventually, though, the plan is to launch a project on Shiba to help push the Shib ecosystem further, and, you know, support a project over there as well. So, you know, it's definitely coming. PD says check out Volt chart. Let's see. Nice. Volt up another 8% today. Let's go. Volt up 72% on the month. Sheesh. Take a look at that, y'all. Says 583K in volume in the last 24 hours, $24 million market cap. Let's see. 1 year. So 1 year up 41%. So we still got a little ways to get back to the yearly last 65-day high. But yeah, it's definitely looking good right now for Volt. Losing says, December, you know who Miyazaki is? No, I don't. One Life said, brother, you need another mic. What's wrong with my mic, man? Let me get a sound check real quick, y'all. Sound check. Sound check, man. Let me get a sound check. How's the sound, you know, for you right now? Let me get a sound check. I need y'all to drop in the comments. Let me know, is the sound good or bad for you right now? Okay, let's see if y'all responded to me. Let's see. Sounds good to me. I can hear you, but could go up. I hear you perfectly, bro. Your sound is good. Thinking something is wrong on their end. It's fine, honestly. Your sound has been the same for me the entire time I've been on here. You're just fine. Sound check loud and clear. So it's looking like that might be something on your end, One Life. Because everybody's saying that, you know, the sound is good for them. Godly says, if you buy a coin on BNB chain and the liquidity is on Ethereum, is it possible to do a cross-chain swap to get access to the money? No. You would have to migrate. If you didn't move over in a migration or something like that, when you know the project moved over, you won't be able to just cross-chain like, hey, cash out BNB tokens for ETH value money. You won't, or for ETH value. You won't be able to do that. Golly said, I had a dream Shib was pumping with Bitcoin. Hey, I swear, I had a dream yesterday. I had a dream when I woke up this morning. It was so vivid that I literally, like, I want to say a good, like, 2 minutes into me waking up, I still thought, you know, it was, like, real almost. I'm like, man, Shib going crazy. But it looks like, you know, it was just a dream. But it looks like it might also be, what do they call it? What do they call it? Like when you have, like a premonition or something like that? Disclosure says, haven't you noticed the contract address of Gary that I commented? Yeah, I seen it in the chat, bro. Let me see. Let me pull up Gary real quick for bro. You've been waiting. Gary, $3 million market cap, 644K volume. Okay, cool. 1,511 place by market cap. So this week it was, I almost said a cent. Let's see, what was it a month ago? Let's see, 1 year ago. Okay, so this used to be 4 cents. So it used to be around 4 cents. Cool. Oh, it's been around for a while too. So it used to be 89 cents. Sheesh. 2022 was 89 cents. So disclosure, how long have you been in this project and what do they have going on right now that you know that makes you excited about the project? You know, you use this opportunity to share it with the community. Also, let's check out this pre-sale, man. We got to get this pre-sale pumping, y'all. If you haven't checked it out yet, it is Bull Run. That is the name of the crypto. The full name of it, or the longer name of it is Bull Run on Solana. That way, it's easier to find versus other projects as well. It's on the Solana chain. It's Bull Run on the Solana chain. Shout out to Young D Nash. Shib to the moon. Shout out to D Nash, man. Where you pulling in from, D Nash? David says, I remember a couple of years back, some folks were having prophetic dreams of when Shiba would start going up. It would jump massively because of Shibarium. I'm neutral on the veracity of dreams. Me too. I don't just, I'm not one of those people that's like, I remember they were like, oh, I'm having this prophetic, this prophecy of, something. It's like, I didn't really, you can check back in my videos. I did mention that there were a lot of people at the time having those dreams, but I told everybody, we can't just go off those dreams. But I do believe dreams sometimes can have signs, or be warning you or giving you a heads up for something to come, or just your, what is it, self-conscious, possibly preparing you for something in some way. And that's what I look at it as. The subconscious telling me, get ready for the bull because it is here. David says, but I certainly like to see a massive jump with Shiba to help the market. PD says, if y'all new to crypto or December, my brother will teach you how to eat. My brother is a killer in crypto. Listen and watch. You will learn so much. Shout out to PD, bro. David says, PD knows the truth. He's been with DD much longer than me and has a great story of what has happened for him. We got a lot of success stories on the channel, man. Real talk. I'm talking about people that really, no silver spoon, no, no handy loan in the beginning to get started from. They had to get it straight out the mud. Quinn says, Hearn, Texas in the house. Shout out to the whole Hearn, Texas. I never heard of Hearn, Texas, man. But shout out to him. Kevin says Shibarium is the best coin. Shibarium is not a coin, it's a chain. It is a layer 2 blockchain, brother. But shout out to Kevin, though. One of the channel members holding it down on the front lines with us, man. PD says, I got alpha on vote for you, sir. Hit my desk with it, PD. Sounds good to me. Rick, I can hear you, but could go up. Okay, so we already read that part. I just want to go back real quick. What's going on with Treat launch? We need Bone to send. Yeah, I've been waiting. Honestly, the team missed the launch with Treat. They had the perfect opportunity to launch Treat right off of Halloween with the trick-or-treating. I really thought that. If you've seen one of my videos, I was literally banking on it. Not like, like seriously crazy or anything, but I really thought it lined up perfectly. I'm like, we've been waiting for a while now. It'd be perfect timing for them to, release it. But it didn't, so maybe, it's just not the right time. And, speaking from a developer, having experience in the development space, things aren't as easy and simple as they sometimes seem from the front end of, from the front side of things. But I feel you though, bro. We waiting for Bone to send the whole ecosystem. The like button said deja vu. Golly says, no, it's definitely gonna happen. Disclosure said, yeah, this one. PD says, look at the desk, important information. Let me check my desk right now, man. Hey, which desk, PD? I got like 15 desks, man. Let me see. I'm gonna go to the lab. Okay, I got you. Never, PD. Never. Bullish. You serious, PD? PD, is you serious on that one, man? Because that's fire. If that's true, that is absolutely fire. And that would explain, what's going on over there. Disclosure says, after the crash, it came to my knowledge. They are building lots of stuff, so am interested. Okay, cool. They have an app also that's running good, so am into it. Have you started streaming on the app yet? Do they have the streaming capabilities yet? And are they allowing streamers to monetize on the platform? That's a very important question as well. Rick says, you got me into Shib years ago. Shout out to Rick, man. You've been rocking with me years ago. I thought the name looked a little familiar, but I wasn't sure. David says, you misread Kevin. He did say chain. You thought it said coin where he had posted. Let me see. He said, I misread Kevin. Where you at, Kevin? Where you at? Let's see. Oh, okay. My bad. He did say chain. My bad, Kevin. My fault, Kevin. I take that back, man. So he did say Shibarium is the best chain. I don't know why my eyes read coin right there. Shout out to David. Thanks for pointing that out for me, bro. PD says always at the lab. PD said blockchain don't lie. Quinn said Hearn, Texas sits in the middle of Austin, Houston, Dallas, small town life. Okay, what's the population like over there? Like about how many people approximately? I want to know how small town life is it. David says, now I'm wondering what you and PD are excited about. Yeah, so it looks like vechain has some exciting things going over there. Hey, PD, drop that on David's desk too. David, you might have to check your desk, man. PD gonna drop some on your desk. Monday says Monday here. Shout out to Tillery Mills, man. LFG, man. Shout out to one of the triple OGs to the channel, man. Hope all has been well with you, Tillery. Munda says, been holding Shib for 3 years now. Good work. No problem, man. I knew you didn't mean to slight him. Yeah, for sure. Rick Ortega says, what does that stand for, Rick Ortega? Red ball and dog. Good to hear. Good to hear. Quinn says population 5,000. Been listening for a few years. Sheesh. 5,000. Let me see. The city of Milwaukee had a population around 540, 60,000, you know, growing up. And it eventually hit around 600K. And I consider that to be small town. I can't even imagine 5,000 people. So y'all got like probably like one or two high schools, you know, in your area when you were growing up, huh? Shout out to Kevin, said much love, guys. Thank you. Shout out to Kevin, channel member, holding it down on the front lines of the DD Nation. We got Rick, says going to Mars, man. Hey, I know, you know, of course, I got to say this loosely in case somebody, you know, call the SEC on me or something. But, you know, not financial advice, but I know. That's how I feel personally. I feel like I know Shiba Inu is going to absolutely skyrocket. I know it is, and y'all better be prepared for it. And if you ain't prepared for it, I feel bad for you, man, because it's gonna go crazy. If you ain't prepared, then you got an opportunity. We got a pre-sale on the flow right now. Bull run on Solana. Check this one out. We got the buy competition going. Buy a max wallet. The next two people to buy a max wallet will receive, I'm talking about each, 5 Solana. At right now's value, 5 Solana value right now, $991. We'll just jump to $988. So between, you know, over $900 to $1,000 in free value you get to receive on top of your pre-sale purchase. So super, super bullish. I need y'all to spread the word, y'all. Let everybody know. It is 2 positions for 2 max wallets will receive 5 Solana each. The first 2 max wallets to grab that today. The next 2 wallets to grab 10 Sol and run will be able to receive 3 Solana on top of their purchase. And, you know, the next, and that's 2 spots available for the 3 Solana as well. And then we got 2 more spots where, matter of fact, let me just show y'all the post. So 2 more spots, you buy 5 Sol and run, you will receive 2 Sol each. These is for the first next people that do this. So spread the word. Also spread the word about the meme contest as well. First place, half a Sol. Second place, 0.3 Sol. Third place, 0.1 Sol. So I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave the buy competition up for a second. Quentin said, yes, sir. One high school. Sheesh. Rick says, I live in a town with 1,800 people and they don't have a clue about crypto. Wow, that is crazy. What's the name of that town, Rick? 1,800 people? Did you grow up there and like, did you live there the whole time or did you just move there? Petey said, David is done. David says, just look in the field. Shiba Inu is where it's at. Munda says, when can we purchase a DeLorean car and what would be the cost of coins? So I believe they'll be working on it. I think they're saying it should be done by the end of this year. And I'm pretty sure they're going to take, you know, Bitcoin, all the top cryptocurrencies, probably USDT, USDC, I'm pretty sure. Golly says, no, tell us more about the dream. Okay, so it was very, very, you know, when I woke up, I remember, you know, more of what was going on, but just, you know, from what I can recall right now, it was just the feeling of, you know, just moving and living and kind of going through life with knowing that Shib absolutely skyrocketed. So, you know, I'm not sure how long the time was, but it was like a certain feeling, like a certain fact of that feeling of Shib has already blasted off. It did it, you know, like I told everybody, that feeling you would get, you know, after, you know, you tried for years to tell everybody, hey y'all, you know, get some Shib, you want to load up, you want to do this, you want to do that, and then, you know, imagine it actually happening. That's what, that feeling was like. And, kind of when I woke up, I was just, laying there for a minute. I'm like, still feeling good. Like, yeah, I wonder what everything else is at. That was my first thought. I was thinking Shiba Inu had exploded. So I'm like, I wonder what everything else is at. I was like, I wonder, is Bitcoin past 100K yet? So that's the first thoughts I was thinking as I kind of got up, and then I started to realize like, oh, we still here. So, nothing too major. But David says, I'll have to look that up. PD, thanks. Disclosure says, yes, mate, they monetizing. Okay, that's dope. Tillery says, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're watching right now and you are not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Tune in. Disclosure says, like the right streamers. Okay, cool. Tillery says, 2021 October. Golly says, that's deep. David says, PD, I responded on the desk. Okay. Yeah, it was a crazy feeling. It was a crazy feeling. And it wasn't even like crazy, like wild, like excitement. It was just like so peaceful. It was just like, it was just very, very peaceful. Like, a really good positive feeling, and just, like more of like it finally happened. Like finally, like a feeling like that kind of. Think about how a lot of people will feel once Shib is at 1 cent. We've been talking about the 1 cent dream for, years now. Just imagine it actually crossing that point. You're going to have like a feeling of relief, I guess. But it was cool though. It was cool to be in there. I could have stayed in that vibe for a little bit longer if I'd have knew, it wasn't real and I was waking up taking myself up out of it. But Tillery says, I remember DecemberDeMarco talking about Shib 2021 around May. Yeah, man, and that was just YouTube. You got to remember too, we had the private Facebook community too, going on. But yeah, man, it's been some years now we've been rocking with Shiba Inu. David says, I love dreams like that. Hey, facts. Facts, man. Golly says, it's up. I'm excited, man. So we got a new pre-sale. I'm hoping, we can close this one out, because we got some very, very exciting things on the floor for this one. Things that I wish we would have got to run straight out the gate with it, as far as like a major listing, but we are trying to work our way back to, making sure we pull that off as well. But right now we got the opportunity with this pre-sale right here to be early pre-sale investors and take this all the way past, a major top tier listing. Think about how bullish that's going to be at that level. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Rick says, Slater, Missouri. I grew up there, but my place is at Lake of Ozark. Damn, that sounds like a movie. Just came back home to help my mother. She wants pass in her own home, then back to the lake. Okay, man. That's what's up, man. Being there for family, man. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully, moms, get some strength to, keep pushing, a lot longer. But yeah, man, that's what's up, though. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do for the family, man, especially for our OGs, man, the moms. Moms and pops. Golly says, it's time. It absolutely is, y'all. I need everybody. I need a show of hands of people that are in the chat right now. How many of y'all are inside of the Bull Run Telegram? Let me know real quick. David says, PD sent you an image to make sure I found the right one. PD says, big bro, OKX has a marketplace and the VDSC Dragon can be bought straight out of the OKX Web3 wallet. Sheesh. Nice. That is nice. Alexander said, not me, where the link? Okay, let me get you in there real quick. T.me. So there it is right there, dropping it across the screen. Real bull run soul. The link is in the description section of this video right here that you're watching right now. You can click underneath the video where you see the screen. It should say see more, or there should be like some words underneath the video. If you tap in that area, it will expand and you'll be able to see all the links. You'll be able to see the X link, the pre-sale link, as well as the Telegram link. Let me know. I need a head count. I need a head count. Are you inside of the Telegram? I hear some people joining right now. Shout out to those that are just getting in there. Okay, y'all. So keep in mind, we got competitions going on. We got biggest buy, or buy mega buy competition. Again, that is first two wallets to buy max wallets of Run receive 5 Solana each. First two wallets to buy 10 Solana and Run receive 3 Solana each. And then the first two wallets to buy 5 Sol and Run receive 2 Solana each. Super, super bullish, y'all. Again, I'm gonna break it down again. This is just a not an idea, but a verbal roadmap. Just for the beginning. We got CMC, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, DEX listings all taking place at launch. Also, top tier exchange at hard cap launch as well. So major things, major opportunity possible for this one, especially for those that are in early. Again, you will need Solana, you will need a Phantom wallet in order to buy. It's a very simple process. Once you load your Phantom wallet with Solana, you just go to pinkpanda.fiance, connect your wallet, look for the Run ticker up at the trending section on the top of the page, or just search it and you'll see Bull Run on Solana. And then you'll be able to buy into the pre-sale. The minimum buy is 1 Solana, max buy is 15 Solana. So, it's not gonna, really be hard to fill this up once, we get the word out a little more about this. Also some people like to kind of try to wait a little bit to try to see, what they think is gonna do. And then, before, it closes out, that's when you start to see a lot of people, want to rush in as well. So make sure you secure your positions early. So that way, if we do see a quick closeout towards the end, you are still able to, you ensure that you already have a spot. Okay, Petey says, I'm in there. Rick says, Golly encounters. It is time. That's why I go into the live shows to bring up Shib into the discussion where it can be heard. We, the community, is what makes it happen. For sure, bro. Ricardo says, Bitcoin is undefeated and President Trump is the GOAT. Okay, y'all. So I did want to look into who President-elect Trump was speaking of when he mentioned, someone replacing Gary Gensler. I think his name was Richard something. So just in, VanEck CEO says Bitcoin value will be half of all the gold outstanding, something like 300,000. Just in, President-elect Donald Trump is considering Wall Street lawyer Richard Farley to replace SEC Chair Gary Gensler. So let's see who this guy is, man. Richard Farley. Y'all got any alpha on Richard Farley? Is he pro crypto? Is he long Bitcoin? Sheesh. So this is what pops up when I check it out. Exclusive Trump team weighs Wall Street lawyer Richard Farley as SEC chair candidate. Richard Farley to replace SEC's Gary Gensler under Trump. Richard Farley is top U.S. SEC chair candidate for Donald Trump. Let's see. Farley champ among candidates to succeed Gensler as SEC chair. So surprisingly, they don't have a lot of information on him. Okay, so he wrote a book called Wall Street Wars. Okay, so Richard E. Farley. So Richard Farley advises and represents some of the world's leading commercial and investment banks in sophisticated and complex domestic and international financing transactions, in particular leveraged buyouts, financing, recapitalizations, and refinancings. Richard's work on behalf of these clients includes syndicated financing transactions and private placements, acquisition financing, asset-based financing, first and second lien debt transactions, high yield debt issuances, loan assignments, and participations and project finance. Experience. No, you gotta read more. We checking this out. We gotta see who our potential chairman of the SEC is, man. Richard represents global banking and finance companies in numerous transactions. Among his most notable work, he advised the lead arrangers, lenders, and administrative agent in a $4.3 billion senior secured term loan and a $750 million senior secured ABL facility in connection with the acquisition of PetSmart by BC Partner. The joint led arrangers in the $1.16 billion acquisition, financing for Apollo Global, management's acquisition of CEC Entertainment Incorporated, the operator of 577 Chuck E. Cheese restaurants, and the administrative and collateral agent and lead arrangers in connection with the financing for the $3.75 billion acquisition of Riverstone Holdings of certain offshore oil and gas assets of Apache Corp. So it looks like this guy is very experienced when it comes to creative financing, and that tells me that he might have, some experience when it comes to putting some crypto deals together as well. So I'm looking forward to this. And then think about it, with the crypto space, he has the potential to do even bigger deals, if that's his thing. So this sounds pretty bullish to me so far. In addition to his work on behalf of clients, Richard dedicates significant time to civic and community organizations. He serves as the chair of the board of directors of the Allison Gertz Foundation, which provides AIDS education to children and young adults in New York City, and as a member of the board of directors of The Common Good, a nonprofit and nonpartisan organization dedicated to finding common ground and encouraging civic engagement essential for a thriving democracy. He is also a member of the board of directors of React to Film, an organization that leverages the best documentary filmmaking to promote social responsibility and spark civic engagement through its educational programs in high schools and colleges across the country, and a member of the Committee on Film of the Museum of Modern Art. Very interesting. Him and Satoshi might end up, having a lot in common. Connect the dots. But Richard is the author of Wall Street Wars, the epic battles with Washington that created the modern financial system, a book on the creation of modern financial regulation during President Franklin Roosevelt's first term of office. In 2012, he received Bloomberg's BNA's Burton Award for Legal Achievement, Best Law Firm Writers. So experience represented VC Properties, Inc., a New York Stock Exchange listed REIT, in its $17.2 billion strategic acquisition of MGM Growth Properties, LLC. Sheesh. So he's a gambler, and I won't say he's a gambler, but he's rock with the MGM properties, which is a casino. Casinos have gambling. Crypto is, a lot of people like to say is DJing gambling. So he might be a little, pro crypto. So far, it's even like we might get a guy in there who's pro crypto. Advising VC in its acquisition of the Venetian Resorts real estate in Las Vegas from Las Vegas Sands Corp. Sheesh. So this Vici Properties company is going crazy right now. Representing Argan Partners LP in its acquisition of Midwest Can Company LLC and Container Specialties Inc., a leading manufacturer of portal fuel containers from GenX 360. Credentials. Also prior representative transactions. No, we want to see that too. Let's see what all in here. Do y'all want me to go over this part too, or y'all want me to skip straight to the bottom? I'm gonna read the bottom for right now, but do y'all want me to read the part that I skipped, or y'all want to go over that part yourself? So credentials, education, JD, University of Virginia Law School, 1991, BA, magna cum laude of Rhode Island College, 1988, bar admissions, New York, professional organizations, Alice George Foundation, chair board of directors, Museum of Modern Art, member committee on film, Herbert G. Birch Services Board of Directors, The Common Good Board of Directors, React to Film Board of Directors, New York Bar Association. Okay, so MGVVD, the Bull Run Telegram link is inside of the VIT Telegram as well, but it is also inside of the description section of this video. Shout out to Tillery, shout out to David. Golly says name is familiar. Tillery says could be a good sign. Bullish. David says casinos love degenerate gamblers. Read it all. Okay, we going for it all. Let's see. So prior representative transactions. So represented the lead arrangers and administrative agents in connection. Okay, so we read that. Okay, let me get to where we didn't read. So represented the joint lead arrangers and administrative agent in connection with a $410 million first lien term loan facility, a $50 million first lien cash flow revolving facility, and a $150 million second lien term loan facility for the acquisition of pods by the Ontario Teachers Pension Plan's long-term equities group. Presented the joint lead arrangers and administrative agent in connection with the $793 million financing for Riverstone Holdings Fieldwood Energy LLC, acquisition of certain offshore Gulf of Mexico and onshore Gulf Coast oil and gas assets from Sandridge Energy, represented Credit Suisse Securities LLC, Morgan Stanley Senior Funding, and UBS Securities as joint lead arrangers in a $1.16 billion financing for the acquisition of Apollo Global Management, Chuck E. Cheese Entertainment, which operates 577 Chuck E. Cheese restaurants, represented the administrative agent in connection with a $250 million asset-based revolving credit facility that the administrative agent in connection with a $61.7 million term loan and the joint lead arrangers in connection with credit facilities, the proceeds of which at closing were used to partially finance the acquisition of John Deere Landscapes LLC, a unit of Deere and Company's agricultural and turf segment by Clay Doobie Larry and Rice LLC. Represented Citibank NA as administrative and collateral agent, and Citigroup Global Markets Inc. and JP Morgan Securities LLC as lead arrangers in connection with the financing for Riverstone Holdings, Fieldwood, okay, we read that. Represented Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs and UBS Investments Bank in connection with the $850 million financing of the acquisition by private equity firm Centerbridge Partners LP of a 40% interest in and the related recapitalization of Syncreon Ireland BV, which following the consummation of these transactions is indirectly controlled by a fund affiliated with GenNX 360 Capital Partners LP. Investment funds sponsored by Centerbridge and others. Represented RBS Securities Inc., JP Morgan Securities LLC, Mitsubishi UFJ Securities USA Inc., Wells Fargo Securities LLC, BBVA Securities Inc., KeyBank Capital Markets Inc., UBS Securities LLC, Natexas Securities Americas LLC, Global Hunter Securities LLC, Fifth Third Securities Inc., and U.S. Bancorp Investment Inc. as initial purchasers of a 250 million aggregate principal amount of senior notes of Clayton Williams Energy. Representation of UBS Securities LLC and BMO Capital Markets in the 250 million bond offering by Shell Inland Holding LLC, represented by Bank of America Merrill Lynch in the $600 million financing for Mid-States Petroleum Company Inc.'s acquisition of the Mississippian lime oil properties. Representation of investment banks in the $300 million financing for Wabash National's acquisition of Walker Group's holding. Representation of RBC Capital Markets and BMO Capital Markets in $1.6 billion acquisition of 99 cents only stores by Eris Capital Management LLC and Canada Pension Plan Investment Board. Sheesh. This guy is experienced. This guy is, a leader in, what he does. Obviously, he's a trusted individual when it comes to these multi-billion-dollar projects. So I'm bullish on this guy. I'm bullish. Let's see. Let's see if he has anything out there regarding to crypto. So I don't see anything previously of him speaking on, crypto. But let's see. Follow report receives mixed responses since Trump was declared. Okay, hold on. So reports of a Wall Street lawyer as a potential SEC chair candidate in Trump's administration have divided the crypto community, with some raising concerns that his traditional finance background may lead to an anti-crypto stance. Okay, I guess I didn't look at it that way. I thought maybe, because he has that finance background, he may be, and obviously knowing what job he's taking, he would probably be a little more pro, but okay, so that's something we got to pay attention to. But however, others are more optimistic, speculating that his experience may lead to thoughtful frameworks for crypto regulation. That's what I'm looking at it as. Levins in a Frankel law firm partner Richard Farley is reportedly being considered by Trump's transition team as a potential replacement for the SEC chair and crypto skeptic Gary Gensler, according to a November 7th report by the New York Post. Farley report receives mixed responses. Since Trump was declared the 47th U.S. president on November 6th, speculation has mounted about who might replace Gary Gensler. Farley's report, potentially as candidate, however, has received a mixed reaction from the crypto community. So far, most of Trump's top proposed picks for SEC aren't crypto-friendly. Adam Coltrane, partner at venture capital firm Senator, whatever that is, Ventures, wrote in a November 8th X post. Farley would be one of the worst. He's a Wall Street banking lawyer tapped by RFK. I think it's Corcoran. Further claim, who you want, Corcoran said, is Chris Giancarlo, a.k.a. the crypto dad of the CFTC, SEC Commissioners Hester Peace, a.k.a. Crypto Mom, or Robinhood's legal chief, Dan Gallagher. Okay, so yes, I would prefer, somebody with the name Crypto Dad or Crypto Mom or from Robinhood platform, which, offers crypto, to be over this guy. But if we got, Gary Gensler, we just want him gone. So, I guess, looking at that can be better. I didn't know who the other picks were, but CFTC, we know they fight sometimes with the SEC about who has control over, which assets. They don't really like the SEC from how it appears to me, but, it appears that, having somebody named Crypto Dad could be pretty cool in place of Gary Gensler. Also, same thing with Crypto Mom. So, let's see. Farley's experience. So November site citing people with knowledge of the matter that Gallagher is currently the Trump team's frontrunner to replace. Okay, so Dan Gallagher, Robinhood's legal chief. Okay, cool. So meanwhile, network economist Timothy Peterson is more optimistic than Corcoran about Farley potentially replacing Gensler. Peterson explained in a November 8th X post that despite Farley's focus on traditional finance, his perspectives on regulation emphasize the importance of balanced oversight to foster innovation while maintaining market stability. He further stated, these insights can be extrapolated to contemporary issues like cryptocurrency regulation, highlighting the need for thoughtful frameworks. Corcoran added that some of the other names floated so far have been banking guys who actively tried to cripple crypto's growth. Uh, crypto trader Adios King opened in a November 8th X post that Farley hasn't taken a public stance on crypto, but his extensive background in finance suggests a pragmatic approach. Crypto attorney Jake C. recently opined that Mark Yu, an SEC commissioner, is a strong candidate for the role. Commissioner Uyeda is known for criticizing the crypto regulatory approach by current SEC Chair Gary Gensler, who in October called his policies a disaster for the whole industry. Sheesh, okay. So now we got a little more information on who this potential Richard guy may be that could potentially replace Gary. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that is bullish after what we've read for crypto, or do you think it's bearish? Let's see. My bad, y'all. My bad. I had to respond to some messages. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna just catch up really quickly with all of the messages that that were on there while I was typing. So obviously some of these messages are a little delayed, but I'm just catching up with everything. So Rick says there is 2 bull run on Sol. Make sure it is at real bull run. Yeah, be careful. Make sure. And also, the information to the project is in the description section of this video. If you get the wrong information, then you're just not doing your proper diligence, because the information is in the description section of this video. It's easy for you to go down there and get it. Big Beto in the building says, wow, super qualified. David says, I only saw one, and once I was in, I saw PD in there, so I figured I'm in the right spot. Shout out to David. It says, love what you read, DD. Salute. Tillery says, yeah, I think he will punch crypto, bro. David says, as Trump is pro-crypto, then I think he would hire him for that purpose, to expand the man's experience. That's a good point right there, David. If Trump is pro-crypto, Trump talks about wanting to be the crypto capital of the world, saying he's all for Bitcoin and all this. He can erase the national debt with crypto and all this. Then why would he put somebody in place that is not pro-crypto? That's a very good point right there, David. David says, yo, what's up, Tillery? Reggie in the building. Whoever Trump appoint is gonna gonna do what he say, I think. He say jump, they gonna say how high. For sure, for sure. Golly says bullish for sure. Trump's been standing on business for sure. Bullish says Tillery. Rick says Chris. Giancarlo, previous office was commissioner of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission of the federal government of the United States. Okay. It's a nice position right there. David said he's super bullish on that. Tillery says, hey, David, Stay Humble's 88 in the building. Stay Humble 88's in the building. Shout out to Stay Humble 88's. Where you coming in? Where you tuning in from, 88's? Also, who else did I miss? Reggie, where you tuning in from? You might have told me yesterday, but I forgot. I need a refresher for a few times until I get familiar with, some of y'all again. It's been a little while, since we've been live streaming like this. Rick says, did he ghost us? No, man, I was reading something. Dave says, I'm late to the stream. Is Bull Run your project? I am a part of the project. So, it's all of our project. It's, community, but I am supporting the project on, certain areas where I can, where I can do what I can do. Tillery says, bro, what's the starting MC on Pink Sale? So I'm not sure what the starting MC will be, but we will see once it's launched. Right now, you'll get 300,000 tokens for 1 Solana. Minimum buy is 1 Solana. Max buy is 15 Solana. Golly says, I'm mad they let the monkeys out down south, though. I'm mad they let them monkeys out down south. Well, tell me more about that. What is that referring to? Because I seen a coin that just popped up out of nowhere, and it might be based on what you're talking about, but I'm not sure, so that's why I'm wanting you to fill me in on that. David says, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, author Robert Kiyosaki said money is an idea, and cryptocurrency has proven that. Trump is friends with Kiyosaki and has co-authored books with him. Trump will cause continue. Let's go. Rick says that Dave D, to answer your question, is yes. Winning 82 in the building. Shout out to Winning 82. Says, sup D, can Trump really fire Powell and Gensler legally? So it looks like there is a process to be able to fire the SEC chairman. I'm not sure if he can fire Jerome Powell, chairman of the Federal Reserve, because the Rothschilds have that on lock. They're not playing about who they put in position over there and just going to allow some measly president of the United States to be able to get him out of that position. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know, how that's going to go. But I did, do some research on if Trump had the ability to actually remove Gensler, and he kind of does, but he kind of doesn't at the same time. It can be a fight, basically. But I don't think too many people are going to want to bump heads with Trump right now. Dave D, thumbs up, and when it says Cuban wanted that. I know. Did Mark Cuban bet not? I know you ain't saying Mark Cuban wanted the SEC spot. He better beat it. I rock with Mark Cuban, though. I actually do, but come on now, Mark Cuban. You come on now. Go on to Dallas, man. Go watch a Mavericks game or something, man. Rick says, I've read all the Rich Dad books and own the game Rat Race. Let's go, Rick. Let's go, man. I got a whole shelf over here with his whole collection of, Rich Dad books. And I don't have the board game, but I play the game online though. So that's pretty dope, man. I gotta check out. You got the actual board game or you play it online? David says, continue. Trump will cause massive increase in the use and utility of cryptocurrency to where it will skyrocket and everyone involved now is going to be wealthy beyond their imagination. Let's go. The game is called Cash Flow. Rick says, you know what I'm talking about. When it says, oh, by the way, is Gensler's daughter the Alameda girlfriend of SBF? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. That would be hilarious if that was all this time. Dolph says, Shiba Inu to the moon. Shout out to Dolph. Where you tuning in from, Dolph? Reggie says, I'm originally from Kansas City, but live in LA. Go Chiefs. Okay, cool. David says, yeah, I know Rick, but if someone looked up Rat Race, they wouldn't necessarily get his game. Okay, yeah, y'all gotta know, if y'all don't know one thing about David, sometimes David can be a little literal, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, and just trying to make sure people don't get lost in things and making sure that, people understand. That's all it is. He don't mean no harm though. But Rick says multiple states are buying Bitcoin for their state reserve. Facts. Yep, LOL. Rick says he can't fire Powell. It's not a government official. Sheesh. Ain't that crazy? The president can't remove the chairman of the Federal Reserve. That lets you know it's something loomy going on. Something real loomy going on back there, man. Rick says the board game Cash Flow. Golly says 43 monkeys escaped a research lab and they're saying it's a movie called Breakout based on it. So yeah, I just seen this. So I just seen a token called Escape Monkeys. And I was wondering, did this just happen? Did they just escape recently, or is this something that previously happened like a while ago? Tico Boss G says, can you turn your mic up, bro? I appreciate everything you're doing for us, bro. Bro, I'm trying, bro. My mic is at full capacity, bro. No cap. My mic is at full capacity. Let me see. Let me try something else. I'm going to try one thing real quick. Let me know. Hey, give me a check. Give me an audio check real quick. 30-second audio check, y'all. 30-second audio check. Add about 5 seconds for the lag for YouTube and the lag for y'all, how fast y'all type. But 30-second audio check. How's the audio sounding on what I am saying right now, talking about audio? Is it better or worse? Rick says during the hurricane. Wow. Okay, sheesh. That might be some meta right there, y'all. Golly says yes, just recently. Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out, man. Let's see. Escape Monkey, $25 million in volume. Take a look at this. $3.8 million market cap, 7,000 holders, $42 million in volume. Look at this sheesh. This sheesh shot up all the way to almost 2 cents. And it's back down here in this range, man. Is this a I'm gonna have to throw this one on my watch list. Probably just ate a little bag. When it's something like this, especially with a 45% discount, I'll do a light level of due diligence, real quick, check some things out, and then I might just ape a small bag. David says, I used to own both Cash Flow, the board game, and the extension, Cash Flow 202. Both are great games that are both fun and educational. Audio sounds great. Rick says better. Gotta get both of them again soon enough. Golly says better. Where did the guy go that was just... Tico, where you at, man? Pull up, man. Is the audio better for you or not, Tico? Did that work? Did that help fix the issue? Okay, y'all. We got to get this pre-sale moving, y'all. We got to get this pre-sale moving. So again, make sure you check out all links in the description section of this video. You want direct access to all the links, the pre-sale page, the Twitter X page, and also the Telegram as well. It will all be linked underneath this video. So make sure you tap in. Tell a friend to tell a friend about the bull run. Claim your ticket now, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this one is going to be big. Don't say I did not tell you. Do not say I did not try to warn you. I ain't trying to put you on and inform you about what we got going on over here. David says, I wonder if people complaining about audio are trolls. Tico says, a lot better. I appreciate it. Okay, cool. Hopefully that's the last time I have to ever do that again, man. But yeah, y'all. We got the pre-sale going on right now. Tap in. Let me know, is anybody in this stream in the chat right now planning on grabbing some tonight? Let me know, are you in the chat bullish on bull run, and are you grabbing some tonight? Let's knock this out. We got 250 SOL soft cap and 1,000 SOL hard cap. So, you know, even if it doesn't reach the hard cap, we still can launch this project off of the soft cap as well. So only 250 to hit soft cap. And if we take it all the way, 1,000 hard cap. Shout out to Lord Worship, says it's going to be massive. Salute. David says, again, I'll have to grab later, but I'll definitely get some. Anything DD is a part of, I want in if I can. Shout out to David, man. Shout out to the real ones rocking with me on the channel, man. Y'all are some of you. I gotta do something. When y'all touch down in Vegas, I'm gonna have something real special for some of y'all in the community, like David. You know, a lot of the people that are, you know, very active in the community and support what we got going on over here. I'm gonna have to do something for y'all, man. But shout out to everybody, y'all. We just took this stream to 2 hours. Spread the word. Join the Telegram. You know, if you're one of those community leaders, I need y'all to jump in the Telegram. You know, motivate people to you know, join the project. Let's get this pre-sale knocked out, y'all. That's all we got for this video. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are out.